of the deal sheet and how to find it, how to use it. And what we do is we start off with going to the support site. It's usually going to be the first link if you've already had your bookmarks loaded. But within the support site, you'll be able to find the deal sheet under the executive meeting resources page. The deal sheet's usually something that comes up during the solution development stage of that, so you can always find it by clicking on that. Or alternatively, as soon as you get to this page, to the support site, you can just type in deal sheet and the results will come up as well. So when you click on the deal sheet, it'll take you to box.com. You don't have to sign up for an account. All you really need to do is just download the deal sheet by clicking on this button right here. Always go to this link to open the deal sheet. It will ensure that you have the latest version, which may include bug fixes or changes to some of the promotional pricing and whatnot. So after saving it, you're going to open it. Generally speaking, when you open it up in Excel, they'll ask you to put it in edit mode. So if you see a little yellow bar across the top here, that'll allow you to start editing it. But this is the deal sheet itself. The way it works is that this is the one page where we do just about all of the input. You may do some minor editing on the proposal pages, but to start it all off, all of your input goes here. You start off every deal sheet by entering your information in these gray squares, and that will automatically populate on the proposal forms that you'll see on the next page. The way the yellow squares work is where you're going to put the quantity of the product that you're going to be placing for the client. So, example, if you're going to be doing 10 seats of Communicate, the system automatically recognizes that you can't also do 10 seats of Elevate because we only sell one type. So, however, the deal sheet's broken up. We have our products here, the 3 different tiers, as well as sales indicator and vision only. And then we also have this section here for LMP licenses. These are the licenses that go along with any product that isn't being placed for Salesforce. It has to be done in the LMP, carries that extra $50 charge. Dialer minutes are done here. Ramp seats, we'll get into that in a little bit later, but this is how we add on additional seats in the middle of the contract. So this is your product section. As you scroll down, this is your implementation section. Most of this is automatically calculated for you. On top of having those things automatically calculated, you can also choose to add additional certification courses. Now, the way that pricing works on this is that you go ahead and put in 10 and it's automatically going to charge a full retail price. We do have basically tiered pricing where if we go to 11 seats, you'll see the price change by 5%, and it tells us that the next tier in pricing is at 51 seats. So let's just say we're at 51 seats, and we'll see now that we're at the 10%. And then at 101, we are at the 15% tier. So this is automatically calculated. However, let's just say that we're working on a 10-seat deal, and we want to be able to just charge a different price arbitrarily. As long as we're able to get approval, we can just go ahead and enter that new price into this gray box. And that's what these gray boxes that appear in the pricing area are for. That's for you to manually adjust the pricing if the automatic adjustments for volume discounts aren't getting you the results that you want. Same with the implementation charges. You'll have those automatically adjusted. You can even do a implementation discount of like a flat percentage. Let's just say you want to do implementation by 20%. You can do that here and it will adjust those. However, if you want to just do it manually and say we want to go with a nice round number of 2,000, you can do that and it'll reflect what the discount is there as well. So you have your product inputs here, your implementation automatically calculated here. You'll see the MRR broken down into what it would have cost in retail, and then if there's a discounted amount, let's just say that we are going to do let's say at 11 seats, there's that 5% discount. You'll see those discounts reflected over here in the bottom area. There's a 5% discount of $69 per month off the retail price of $13.75, and over the agreement period, that's what we have. Same with the implementation, you'll see all the costs summarized right here. Now, that period is basically determined right here, the number of months that's going in there. And you'll notice that, for example, we have the deal creation date today being the 30th. It automatically fills that out. Automatically also says that the pricing offer expires a week from the day that we're filling the deal out. So you can adjust this manually. You can leave it blank if you'd like. But also by default, this will choose to create a new proposal on the first of the following month. And that's the way that our contracts work, is that they do require to be started on the first of the month. Otherwise, anything that starts after the first of the month is going to automatically be billed pro rata until the following month, where on the first that contract period begins. So as an example, let's just say I was going to be starting this client on the 5th of January. You'll notice that the contract start date all of a sudden has shifted to February 1st as opposed to January 1st where it was previously. We'll go ahead and undo that and you'll see again. If it's starting on the 1st, then we actually have our contract start on the 1st. If it's starting on the 5th, then it by default goes to the next month because our contracts have to start at the beginning of the month, and that's just kind of a rule here at InsideSales.com. So that's how it looks. I'll go ahead and explain these parts a little later, but if you ever want to get the master list pricing, we have our pricing link here. We also have the master terms and conditions. Here you can link to that. It'll take you to an outside page. But this is how we navigate the deal sheet itself. And we'll go over to the proposal pages on the next video.